Welcome back, everybody. This is Razia with Razia the Phoenix. You already know. Today we're going to be hunting Nova. So let's head over to Europa and let's take out the boss there and see what goes on. This mission can be a little tricky if you don't know what you're doing. You see, you're facing 3 different raptors, and if you don't kill them within a certain way, then they just spawn infinitely. They're the only bosses in the game that will spawn infinitely if you do it incorrectly. So just how do we beat these raptors? So when I go up against these enemies, I use one of 2 elements. I either use corrosive to break down the armor, or I'll use magnetic to help break down their shields. But once you destroy the first raptor, a bomb will fall down to the floor. You have 5 seconds to pick up said bomb and to weapon swap, meaning press triangle to drop the bomb inside the blue circle that he spawned from. You can do it in any 3 of them, it doesn't really matter. You must repeat the process with the bomb 3 times, 1 for each raptor that appears. Each time you drop a bomb into the spawn point for the raptor, the next one that spawns will be bigger and stronger than the last one. So be careful. Well, why don't I move along to her first ability, Null Star. Null Star creates little particles of antimatter that slowly circle around Nova. They also search out nearby targets. For each particle that's around you, you gain 5% damage reduction to your health, but it only stacks up to about 90%. If you have the augment neutron star, if you activate Null Star again while it's already active, you'll deal 120 blast damage within a certain proximity. Now let's move along to her second ability, Antimatter Drop. Antimatter Drop launches a condensed particle that will basically fly around and detonate upon collision with a solid object. But this ball could be more deadly if you or your squad members shoot the ball. It helps increase the damage. If you have the augment mod Antimatter Absorb, it allows the condensed ball to absorb enemy bullets within 3 meters, increasing the damage when it explodes. So basically meaning when this ball is floating around before it hits a solid object, any bullet that comes within 3 meters is attracted to it, increasing its damage output, allowing you to be more monstrous with Nova. Depending on how you play games, this next ability may be some fun for you. It's called Wormhole. Basically meaning, all you have to do is hit R1 and circle, and you will teleport to a location in front of you, but you leave a wormhole at the location of where you left from, and your allies can travel through it. So let's say you're just trying to get across the map really far, really fast, shoot up a wormhole and you and your allies can just get from point A to point B as fast as possible. If you're carrying the augment mod Escape Velocity, it'll help give your allies a 50% speed boost for an additional 7 seconds just from walking through the wormhole. Personally, I don't feel you need the augment mod, but it's already fun as is. I mean, you can easily trick your friends into going to places that they never wanted to be. Alright, you guys already know we saved the best for last. Molecular Prime. So what this move does is it sends out a wave that fills all enemies inside the radius with antimatter. This antimatter can do one of 2 things. It can either speed up your enemies or slow them down. You're probably thinking, what do you mean? Well, the more power strength you have, the more antimatter you put inside their body. So they're heavier, hence they're slowed down, allowing you to deal more damage. But let's say you're playing on a mission that you can easily kill the enemies and you need to speed it up a little bit, say a defense mission. Well, you just lower her power strength and it gives less antimatter and for some reason causes the enemies to gain speed, allowing them to run faster. I know, you're probably thinking, alright, now where's the augment mod on this one? Sadly guys, there's not. I mean, can you blame them? This move alone actually helps out more than you think. I mean, how could you add an augment mod to something like this that slows down or speeds up the enemies at your command? Think about it. Alright guys, so a brief recap. We're facing 3 raptors, one that spawn after the other. You want to kill them and take the bomb that they drop from their bodies and put it inside the blue spawn points. You repeat this 3 times until it's done, but each one becomes stronger than the next. Finally, the elements you're going to want to use, again, are magnetic for the shields or corrosive for the armor. The choice is up to you. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you guys have any specific gamer questions, go ahead. There's a link below to our Facebook. We'll try and get to you as soon as possible. Anyways, this has been Razia with Razia the Phoenix, getting over today. Well, you guys know what's coming.
Subscribe to Razia the Phoenix. If you still need more help with Warframe, go ahead and click here. Otherwise,
Happy gaming.